I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
You're looking at the real deal now.
Many times. We
I seen his eyes get big, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know what to expect. So, but it was positive.
You know, Nelly's single now. He is single now.
Yeah, but I ain't. So.
Oh!
Everything that 50 accused this man of, he's doing it. I'm like, think about it. He was making fun of Ja Rule singing songs. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what did this nigga do on his album? If I was your best friend, I want you around all the time. I was like, yo, he did do that.
The second biggest song on 50's first CD was 21 Questions.
And he was
singing.
Yeah.
The third biggest song was PIMP. He was singing. It was a melodic hook. Like,
right. And
Ja
then
Rule was the king of the melodies, and 50 just was like, he was a hella.
Yeah.
We gotta get to the disrespect.
What's the disrespect?
Because if Ja Rule would have called J-Lo a bitch, Fat Joe wouldn't have had that. I just want to say that. And I'm gonna play what his reaction or his apology was. Well, first, let's see. He apologized right to Vita and Lil Mo for saying, calling them bitches and crackheads.
He's calling them crackheads and it's like skinny and you need to feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what were you thinking when he said that?
Because I was watching it live when he said it.
Mm-hmm.
My initial reaction was, "Whoa, my nigga, you need to chill out." Then I'm like, okay, is he calling? Like, is he saying they like? Because he got Remy Ma out there. Remy Ma has a hit talk show, and she had like a hit record 2 years ago with All the Way Up. Ashanti has just been famous forever, so.
Mm-hmm. And looking fine forever.
Is he calling Lil Mo and Vita saying like you need to feed them, like they haven't had hit records in a while, they haven't been relevant in a while? Like what does he mean by this? But then he kept saying he was referring to them as bitches, and I ain't like that. Like whether it's like, come on, G, like, and it's not even because, of course, first and foremost is because they're black and Hispanic women, but. Cause they're women in general, G. Like, why you just keep calling them bitches? Like,
I looked at it as being a sore loser. I'm like, nigga, you lost.
No, but this was in the beginning. He wasn't even losing then. This is when people had Fat Joe up 2-1. And he was calling them bitches like from the gate. He was like, yeah, you better go get them bitches from backstage. You better go get them crackhead bitches from backstage to come and help you because you gonna need them singing. This is when Fat Joe was winning.
So maybe he was just feeling himself a little too much and thought he thought he was on that level, and then that's when it just swung. So yeah, that's like my man. And I know what other people gonna be like, well, he's just talking shit, saying what he's saying. It's like, nah, son, like you can't be out here just talking shit like that.
Talking crazy.
You talking reckless, and it wasn't even that serious. My thing is, like you said, it wasn't that serious.
It wasn't that serious.
Yeah.
Like my nigga,
like relax.
I don't know about
it's a versus to honor like hits for hits. It's like even though you was getting fucking slapped. The Sandman from Hollywood was out there. That's a whole nother argument.
He tried to take the
We wasn't ready.
Right?
Yeah, he did.
Because we saw
y'all been hating. That's why. Smart women.
Fabulous had the hit records, but Jadakiss won because Jadakiss was playing the street records and Jadakiss was controlling the narrative by like what he was saying on the mic.
Yeah.
Then when Dipset went against Locks, Dipset of course has the bigger records than the Locks, but Jadakiss controlled the narrative, and Jadakiss kept it street, kept it hood, so he was just killing.
Jadakiss.
But you got to remember, Jadakiss is Mr. Top 5 Dead or Alive. Jadakiss is he isn't in my top 5, but like he's
I get what you're saying.
He's in my top 10, but Fat Joe, you don't have those Jadakiss street records.
No,
you have
hits.
Classic street records, but you do not have those Jadakiss records.
No, and Jada hits the culture records. He hits you with records that you like. We grew up like, I grew up to that shit.
The last song we heard, the last person we heard rapping on the Fat Joe versus Ja Rule was Jadakiss. He is Mr. Versus.
Look, Jadakiss is that creative player that you can't use him anymore. You cheating, nigga. Nah, you cheating. He the guy with no face.
Yo, he's like,
don't put him on there. You can't do that.
Yo, Fat Joe said, shout out to the ladies. Very sorry if I disrespect. I love Vita and Little Moms. I'm super sorry. I love my sisters.
Nah, whatever, nigga.
Okay, and you said that that it's like picking a cheat code, one of those like playing with the Patriots back in the day.
No, it's like picking
99 for the Bulls. Back
right, everybody knew that was Jordan. That's look. Anytime if somebody pick Jada, I'll be like, you cheating, nigga.
Well, let's get into a point where it's Tom Brady. It's getting to a point where y'all Bucks. Tom Brady said months after TMZ said, TMZ. This is TMZ. Months after Tom Brady said his goal was to play until 45 years old, the 44-year-old QB said, his little homeboy Rob Gronk, he believes he can play 6 or 7 more seasons until the big 5-0. Yeah. You believe that, AJ?
I mean, with the squad we have, it's not impossible. Stop. Look at it this way: the line is extremely solid. Mike Evans is only 26, 27 years old. He's in his prime years. Even if Chris Godwin, I hope to God he can stay. If he doesn't, we have other receivers to support us, and we got a defense that's nice. Now, JPP and Sue is getting old, but that's why we drafted this guy Tyron from Washington to help us out. So if the line holds up and he has receivers,
everybody return, right?
Yeah. If it's not impossible that he can't. Now, the true question is, can he perform at the level he's performing now? There's a difference. He can play till he's 50 if the squad stays together. Mm-hmm. But do I see? I mean, this is the GOAT.
Look,
this is the GOAT.
Look, don't get me wrong. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever. Second, the rule changes have benefited this man more than anything.
Start from the beginning.
No. I'm not here to discredit Tom Brady, but. As far as talking about the tuck rule, because I know Brian hates the tuck rule, because Brian was a huge ass Charles Woodson Oakland Raiders fan.
That's his man right there.
For real. But I'm gonna just say, as far as not being able to touch
Police is in.
Yeah, y'all. He still got some traumatic memories from that shit.
Go ahead. My bad, Ron.
This nigga B was heated with that fucking tuck rule shit.
I mean, that changed the course of history.
That's white. That's white, man. I'm white, not say so long.
That changed the course of history, because just imagine if the Raiders would have went and won.
Yes.
We might have never. But
he still had another.
Gruden would have stayed.
He would have had another 18 fucking years of dominance.
Okay.
After that.
But you're right. He does benefit off the rules.
But every quarterback benefits that. Yeah, exactly. Every quarterback. Look, Mahomes too. All those dudes do that.
That's why you see quarterbacks.
Did they do that to Vic?
No.
He was in a different era.
He was in a different era.
I'm talking about the rule changes now.
Yes.
You cannot hit these motherfuckers.
You cannot.
Okay.
So, because there's a.
Instead of being Brett Favre being 37, being fucked up because he all addicted to pain pills because these niggas is smacking him upside his head.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, he doesn't have to get addicted to pain pills, but he's not getting hit. But he's not in pain.
But what makes Brady smart too, my man's Brady. What makes Brady smart? He fucking ducks when he's about to get hit. He comes to the ground. He does this. He falls, but a lot of running quarterbacks. That's how they get fucked up, because once you leave that pocket, you don't get rocked like RG3.
But okay, so he basically stay in the pocket. You think he can stay in the pocket for 6 or 7 years?
If he has a line and the receiving core, yes, he would be just fine.
Okay, well, it's gonna get to a point where he gonna like the weather, but he gonna be getting mad. I love seeing Tom Brady mad. He throw his helmet and shit. Have you done that yet?
Yeah.
T.O. said Tom Brady got away with a lot of shit that he would have got ridiculed for.
We know this. We know this.
The angry black man.
Right. We know this. We're not taking that away. We know there's things that when Brady did it, it's passion. When T.O. did it, it was a white man.
No, look at that big black brute.
Yeah, getting angry. When T.O. was another legend. So we know that already, but that's not just Tom Brady. That's a lot of white boys because Phillip Rivers used to do that shit. Drew Brees used to do that shit.
All right. Speaking of white privilege. All right. Speaking of white privilege, Ishtalk TV, live from the DMV, doing as supposed to be. All right. There is another protest coming this weekend in DC for it's a protest for the January 6th. It's like a cool thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's like a little January 6th protest. All those people locked up. I believe 300 people were like bagged up off that white dudes. So the DC's gonna be locked down and police.
That's this weekend.
This weekend it says DC will be all hands on deck for Saturday's protest at the U.S. Capitol. So, are you expecting some water hoses? Do you expect seeing some dogs on these white people, or you think just 6 people are going to show up?
If they show up crazy like they did on January 6th, I'm expecting them to get all the smoke. Look, I don't think it's gonna, because on January 6th, like one of my son's grandfather, he's the Capitol Police. He was like, "Yo,
these white motherfuckers was crazy."
No. Look, I text him, checking on him, like, "Yo, everything okay?" He was like, "Nah, my shift started at 9. If they still out there," it was like, "My shift started at 9. If they still out there when I get out there, trust me, they ass going down." And you saw that. Like during that little 9-10 o'clock in the morning shit when they was out there going crazy. Once that like 2:30, 3 p.m. night shift came in, you saw a lot of ass kickings. You saw a lot of white people getting hauled off. You saw a lot of people getting maced and beat the fuck up.
As they should have.
2 of them bitches got shot in there. No, I'm dead.
I know. I remember because when they made that song, ain't no thing that damn my thing when your head on your ass. I was like, damn.
I'm telling you, that's it, G. Like, yeah, like I'm thinking if they try that again, now that the morning shift is gonna be like prepared for it, you gonna see the exact same shit that the night shift was on.
Okay, and a lot of politicians, they're being surveillance. They got like they were connected with the people in January 6th.
Where?
Yeah. So
are you surprised? I mean, I'm not surprised.
But it got to a point where the FBI should be tracking politicians, but
you talking about a whole nother.
I know.
I'm not. You gotta be qualified. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like,
but put my hoodie down on that one.
I don't know. I don't want no trouble.
You heard about the IRS is going to check any other transactions y'all made
over $600. Over $600. Yeah. What the fuck is up with that?
They want to know where you're coming. Where those pennies? Yeah, but they want to know all those monies.
Yeah, no, that's crazy as hell. They should stop that.
I'm not surprised, but everybody know what they're trying to do.
No, don't be trying to fucking purchases.
They already got my money. They want the lint from my pockets.
No, look, because it's like Slim. Because because I don't even think it's really $600. I think it's probably like 400, 300.
Hey, did you drink yours?
No, I haven't.
All right,
this is to government surveillance.
No, it's not toasting to anything with government. What the fuck is wrong with you? I know.
Okay, all right.
Just toast to the culture, shit.
All right. All right, next one. Okay.
Well, can I talk about one thing that a lot of people was like getting on her ass about?
Who?
AOC.
Oh yeah.
When she went to the Met. No, she went to the Met Gala party.
Come on, Ron.
And she had this fucking $1,000 outfit on, and it said "tax the rich." Oh, they went in on
her. Tax the rich.
No, but they was like, "How you gonna talk about tax the rich?" And you're at literally one of the wealthiest, elite parties. Nah, they was going.
Yeah. You had someone carry your dress for you.
She's there with the tax the rich, and she's walking around like,
I hear you.
Hey, Rihanna.
Fam.
Nah, fuck that. People was going in on her. This gave white conservatives so much, and they're like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah. Tax the rich. I think it was definitely a bad look for her to be there.
But
I know a lot of
doesn't. Why? Because I don't get why if someone has rich friends, does that mean that they can't be pro taxing the rich?
I'm playing devil's advocate. I can see both sides.
I see your side.
I see what you're saying. You're saying she's just there just to be there to spread the word. But other people could say, but
so when Jay-Z and Beyonce go out and
Picasso for Tiffany's.
No. When they go out and they support candidates that are for taxing the rich, those are 2 billionaires. They know that they're going to be part of that taxing of the rich.
I get you, but that people are.
It's okay if you are rich and you want to tax the rich.
Yeah, but people are looking at. They're not going to look at Beyonce and Jay in the same light as AOC. AOC is a political servant to the people. Okay,
and she's still saying tax the rich.
They're entertainers, so they don't. You already know.
I would say a lot of politics is performative. Like what she did was performative. Like, but my thing is, who did she win? Like, did she get any people that are like, oh, she's right?
Right. I was it's like saying, it's like you being invited to an elite party and you're saying, hold it down for the people who ain't been in. Yeah, hold it down for the people who couldn't get in. People can take that some type of way. Like, all right,
no, I'm all for that. Cause no, Slim. Nothing changes from the outside. I'm all for that. If it's a bunch of white people in this party and they're like anti-nigga, and I get in that party, I'm be like,
Doug, like that's what I say, Doug.
Exactly. Slim. When I get in that
with
party,
a bullet.
I'm gonna act a fucking fool.
No.
Slim.
They're gonna get extra security.
No, when I get in that party,
I told you he was gonna shoot it.
I'm not saying I'm act crazy, but I'll be like, hey man, you know them niggas out there, they ain't that bad. Y'all out here talking about anti-nigga.
You try to do that. You try to do the Jesse Jackson. Okay. If you don't like the Arabs, give the money to me. Right. Okay.
I'm just saying nothing wrong with that.
See, I hope whatever message you meant to you was spreading.
You could be at a rich party and she tax the rich.
She had her boyfriend there in front of her, and she had a person carrying her.
I'm looking at it from. I look at it from both perspectives. I can see both sides. For me, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I hope whatever you do in office, you hang in there, AOC. I support you.
This is for our last topic. He said, in my opinion, Ja won, but Crack dropped that hip hop, which he did.
Yes, Ja won. Yeah, that's all that matters.
But at the same
give him his flowers.
Ja dropped real hip hop
and see, that's the thing. Man,
he know how to give a show. Well, no. He had a shirt off the whole time. Pause.
You see, he brought the whole second half of the show. Ja ruled that was like.
But my thing, I don't like the fact that certain people still hold that stigma over this 50 shit. That's why I said exonerate because he's good, but people be like, it's like people like the message, but when they don't like the messenger.
But when it comes to 50
Cent, that's my thing.
All right,
what's up?
Actually, 50 Cent, he said he was on some interview that came out of nowhere. He was saying how he doesn't want to be called a mogul. He want to be called a rapper. Because he can get away with certain stuff. Yeah. And he said because his brand, he can do whatever he wants because he's an asshole. He got the asshole brand. Yeah. And I feel like,
but being an asshole only gets you far a certain extent of life because my thing about 50, hey, you better live. I hope you living it up to this life that you're having now. But
how can you be happy?
But how
can 50 Cent be happy?
Hey, you never know. Yeah, he has money and he's living the life he's living. He has hella hit shows. He has hella hit shows.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, he has hella hit shows. But the thing about Ja is I just want people to get past. Okay, yeah, 50 bodied him. We get that, but he still had fucking legendary hits. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. Ja is that kid.
50 Cent didn't body him. He, like you said, he had the biggest machine behind him, and
he did body him.
And he got Ja Rule locked up.
But 50 body
IRS took. 50, you can't do nothing if you got the IRS taking your money.
50 body him.
We got
50 won the war.
Last word.
50 won the war. It's just that doesn't take away from Ja being a legend.
Exactly.
It's just
to maybe to me.
He's a.
You saying he won Gettysburg?
No, he won the whole war.
50 Cent won the whole Civil War.
No, this is the Appomattox to do this.
Yes,
I hereby say that I lost to thou.
No.
Look,
this nigga.
Maybe to me you have history. I know niggas from your hood, you have no history.
Once 50 Cent said, I took a quart of water, sold it in bottles for $2. Coca-Cola came and bought it for millions. That's what's up.
What the fuck?
Nigga, he sold
Vitamin water.
$400 million for vitamin water. 51.
He turned most people are against him.
What's higher than 50 and lower than 52?
I hope 50 Cent
We know you go.
will burn in hell.
You bastard.
What did he say about Michael K. Williams? Rest in peace. God bless the dead.
Well,
God bless the dead. What did he say, AJ?
R.I.P. the dog.
Wait, let's take a shot to. Oh, damn, bro.
Let's get it cracking.
Jubilee.
Rest in peace, R.I.P. Michael K. Williams. You were a brilliant actor.
Let's play his thing.
From
this the greatest Boardwalk.
Not
Lovecraft.
Boardwalk Empire, not Board of Walk.
Yeah, I ain't say Boardwalk.
He said
Boardwalk.
he was the Borders of Walks.
Lovecraft Country. He killed that shit.
All right.
And then the greatest show of all time, and one of the most iconic characters of all time. Not
the most iconic character.
Omar coming, y'all. Get out of here. Omar coming. Put that shit down. I said Omar coming.
Hey yo. I know nigga was burning up in that something that's the summertime. I know he was burning up.
Nah, man.
What season was this?
This was season 1. This was like episode 2 or 3.
This is when he's getting the bag from the drug dealer. He's like the Robin Hood.
Yeah, he was sticking him up and telling him he'll be back. And they sitting there. Oh, I think not, Terrell. I think not.
I think not, Terrell.
Nigga knew his entire name.
Shout out to that man.
And then he was like, "I'll keep coming back again. I'm gonna put bullets in y'all for this." He just said, all you hear was a bag going. Oh. Man, it's just he embodied this character. And he played such. You couldn't have told me he wasn't from Baltimore.
Yeah, facts.
Like he just brilliant actor. Like that right there is like he's one of the key figures of the show. He represents so many things from The Wire, the greatest show of all time. And if y'all haven't checked him out, check out The Wire, greatest show you'll ever see. He was in Empire, Boardwalk.
Boardwalk Empire.
Boardwalk. I'm sorry, Boardwalk
It's a great
Empire.
show.
Great show. But Lovecraft Country, he did his thing on that too.
Did he play another gay man?
I'm not worried about that.
I'm just saying, no. It's good that you can play both.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's definitely not a thespian. He's not a thespian.
He is.
He's a very good actor.
He is just like Honey Nut Cheerios.
He is just like
yes.
What'd you say?
I was out here looking for Honey Nut Cheerios.
You do get that right. That
sounds like a homosexual
innuendo. No, it's not. He made that part.
If you are gonna be a real thespian, you gotta be able to not let the role get to you.
That's not you don't know his personal struggles. We're not going to judge that man by his struggles. He was a good dude.
Because every role that he played it different. He didn't always
He wasn't always
because it's sometimes you'll see an actor and they the same.
He did his thing. He was good.
He was so good at that. We as a people, it wasn't him. He wasn't always Omar. It's just that we saw him. Like, hey, it's Omar.
It's Omar, right? No. We saw him as that.
It wasn't him.
Or he had a tough guy image because he did have that. Like you know how he got that scar on his face, right?
Yeah, that.
Wow.
He got in a bar fight, and he's from Brooklyn.
Typecast.
Right. Exactly. So. Perception is what can get you.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to a great actor.
So
rest in peace.
I thought we gonna let the dead rest.
For sure, always.
Why do people vandalize
that was
people's graves or murals? Why is that possible? Why do people walk up in funerals and try to pick up the casket and piss in it?
Niggas is haters.
Yeah, we're in a demented, sick ass world. There's nothing that people do that I go, oh my god, that's a shocker. No,
people is haters.
Yes, you have sick ass demented people.
Like we have
Pop Smoke's mother responds to Pop's gravesite being vandalized, and you bring up Ron about how somebody else, we were talking about Pop Smoke, right? What were you saying?
Yeah. No, I forgot what you're referencing.
About how people's Ovans.
Oh yeah, like when. Now I was speaking of like a positive light, like even after King Von died, the people from 63rd that he dissed all the time, a lot of them was even like even after he died, they was like, yo, no, like Von, he was on the other side, but he's still a real nigga. Like, yeah. But I just can never see like, and that, trust me, it's people that I hate that I really would kill. But when they died, it still fucked them. But I'm not like,
we're not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not talking about them anymore.
You're not going to go. You're not going to take the extra route and vandalize their gravesite.
No, they're gone.
I'm not going to be fake and be like, oh man, he was a good dude. No, fuck that nigga. But he did now, so it's not
right. Let it be. Like let that be.
It's over.
It's over. Let it go.
It's over.
And that's the thing.
I won.
When people. That too. You still breathing, so you are the victor.
For sure.
So just let that shit go. When people do stuff like that, you're doing the most. You're doing the most because you wouldn't want nobody doing no shit like to a loved one.
Oh yeah, my homeboy's gonna ride for me.
Look, if you feel like your homeboys are gonna ride for you, more power to you.
You know what I don't.
Good luck.
You know I don't find like
they're gonna ride your girl for you.
Yeah.
In honor of Ja Rule, Pastor Bacardi. Look, but no, nigga, your homies not gonna ride for you, nigga. Unless they like your motherfucking family, like
yes.
Unless your homies are like really your family,
right?
Or they're your actual family,
right?
Yep.
They're not gonna ride.
They're not gonna ride. I told you they're gonna ride their girl for you. They're gonna ride your girl for you. Soon as you hit that ground, niggas they gonna be texting. Niggas gonna be pulling stringer bells and hitting their girl.
How come your lady don't write shit?
Nigga,
right. Okay.
You only gotta be dead.
Yeah, I said they do it when you locked up. So please don't do that shit.
So you gotta be an asshole or you gotta be a clout chaser to be on some shit to do that to somebody great.
Yes.
But
no,
what about those punks? Well, it came out was an update that the police they got those 3 dudes that's connected to the murder of that young kid.
Yeah.
That was just chilling after his football practice.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. PJ. And this sucks because it was in Brice C. Road. That's in Glen Arden, Lanham, and I'm from Lanham, and it's just like that whole little Glen Arden, Brice C. Road area has always been like a no-go for me. And when you see the dudes that did this, like then you ask about those dudes that did it, it's like damn, these some like
Who?
Scumbags.
No, like
yeah, I'm showing them right now.
It's like
Landover, Maryland, last month.
Weird ass nigga.
3 men charged in connection to the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, what are you?
Oh, and you just shooting in the crowd? Like, why is that a thing?
You're not even hitting the crowd because this boy was in his house. Like, I always tell Trey, I always tell my son, like, Slim, that door is the only thing protecting you. And when the fact that he's inside of his house, he's inside of his apartment, and you invade that home, invade his privacy with a bullet is just disgusting.
It is. I mean, and for what reason? That's my thing. Is a lot of time, 95% of the time, it's never a legit reason. It's just some bitch ass ego shit. Motherfucker just gotta just stop. You killing somebody for nothing.
8-year-old Peyton John.
Yeah, 8-year-old. What the hell does that child have to do to
Gun
you?
down?
Gun down. No, it's
that shouldn't even be like in the same sentence.
Yeah.
8-year-old.
You have a lot of.
And it was a 7. I think it was like around 7 or 8. Like in the afternoon. Like what the fuck? You kids can't be out at that certain time.
Hell no.
No.
This is right after football practice.
Hell no, man. Look, especially in that area.
Yep.
Hell no.
You
cannot be outside. And that's the sad part about this. That
you can't enjoy your life because you have to go deal with a bunch of coward ass motherfuckers with pistols. And that's why for certain people it's like, okay, you gotta go get a pistol to prove your point. That's how I know half of you niggas ain't got no hands out here or you bitch made.
It ain't even
for me it is. I'm just saying for me.
AJ.
For them
you okay, so look, you play like King Von. and you see your opponent and see somebody you don't like, and you go up there and fight them if you want to, and you're gonna end up like King Von.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
Because you're gonna try to fight.
No,
these niggas is not fighting no more.
No, I get that. But that's what I'm saying. But those are the same niggas that's trying to act like they're hard. Like, no, you a bitch man.
They are hard.
They're not hard
to kill you.
No, you a bitch ass person because if you want to kill me because you know you
no,
can't
they
see
gonna
me.
kill you and they gonna go home and sleep like a baby.
No,
they are
not
hard.
They're not hard. They ain't hard because the thing is,
AJ,
anybody can shoot somebody.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
no, they cannot.
No,
AJ,
what I mean, a gun is an equalizer. A gun is
nobody.
an equalizer. My whole point is when dude, like for me,
AJ, if you think anybody
because half
them
them
gonna shoot somebody,
right? Because you know
tripping.
what? Half them niggas, if them guns were not there, they ain't stepping to people like that. They doing that shit because they want to give people a reason. They want to catch people in a vulnerable situation, and that's why
catch them when they slip.
You can't. No, fuck it up. Just stop talking shit then, because they be the ones starting the shit. A lot of them dudes with them guns be starting some bullshit, and then have the nerve to get mad when you step up and defend yourself. Like, I'm not about to let you talk shit about me. And then they be mad and be the first one to shoot. That's why I say half them niggas is like, if they ain't had no pistols on them and you caught them slipping and you say, yo, let's just go hands for hands right now, man to man, they would get fucked up because they ain't got no hands. Yeah, that's my point.
A lot of them don't. But a lot of them do.
Yeah, keep working.
Because I know a lot of niggas that will blow your fucking brains out, that will also beat you the fuck up.
I get that, but you don't.
And that's a majority. It's not a minority, AJ. I'm telling you, AJ, because I'm telling you, in jail, there are no guns. You have to fight. Those same niggas that'll blow your shit off will fight you. It's just they don't feel like fighting you today.
I get it.
They don't feel like
I get it, but that's why I don't want to start.
Like, you assault me and I ain't have time, but today I got time, cuz niggas will fight you.
I get it, but fuck all that bullshit. It's like, nigga, pull the gun. You gotta pull it out. Cause I'll be like, look, what would you do? I would ask half the niggas, what would you do if you didn't have the gun? AJ. And if they I beat your ass, then do it right now.
No, AJ.
Do it right now.
I'm going to pull this gun out. Do you know why I'm going to pull this gun out?
Because I don't want to fight you.
No, because I don't know what you have. I don't know what your man
fuck
has.
all that.
What are you talking
they
about?
Always, because they that's a lot of no, it's not stupidity. A lot of them. No, because
hey, we saw a video of the dude in the club.
Exactly.
He fought somebody who shot him.
But you know what? But who was the first one to initiate contact? The nigga with the gun.
No. The
AJ,
dude. I'm talking about the dude with the video that he posted.
Yeah. No.
The dude punched him and then the dude shot him.
No, but the dude in the black bucked at him first, and then that's why he stole on him, and then he pulled his gun out like a little faggot.
But no, not like a faggot.
You know, he pulled it out like a faggot because he knew he was gonna get his ass
He was not talking though. If somebody has their hands in their pocket and they're being docile, why are you still whooping?
Why would you strike?
AJ, time out, AJ. If I'm chilling like this, I'm just looking at you.
Oh, I get it.
Why would you continue to woof at me?
I get
if I'm not woofing back, you just doing all this for what?
I get this, but at the same time,
you're gonna get what you're asking.
No, at the same time,
yes.
He could have walked the fuck away.
No, you're gonna get what you're asking.
Could he, the dude with the hammer, could have walked away or not?
Yeah,
but he bucked at him
the same way the other dude.
But once you buck at a dude, I don't give a fuck what happens after that. You can't invade a man's space and buck at him.
No, I was just in a situation. B, I told you about it. It's me and someone I love against someone I love and their homie.
Right.
But I peeped that this person was not. He was being too cool.
Right.
He kept trying to make himself look like he wasn't the aggressor. And I was like, dog, this, because he was talking crazy. Like the words that were coming out of his mouth were kind of outlandish.
Right.
But his actions, because you know there's always cameras around, so you got to prove that you were not the aggressor.
Right.
His actions were docile. And I'm just like, you know what? This nigga got a gun.
Yeah.
Niggas, they let you bait yourself in. Niggas always think, oh, I'm about to beat this nigga ass. No, I'm about to beat this nigga ass. Dog, don't you know majority of people have guns now?
Right.
You are stupid if you think somebody's just
You can't wait to use it.
Right, you can't wait to use it because half the time them niggas can't use their hands.
No, AJ.
They can't use
We gotta move on to the next one.
I can fight. Everybody know can fight. Niggas still gonna shoot you.
What about instead of niggas are shooting. How about black dudes getting their
I was
bussies?
about to say something wild.
I'm
Their
about to.
pussies.
They're getting their bussies
Alright, man,
done,
next topic.
and they getting babies. Little
They're
Nas
right.
X.
Next topic. No, what the fuck
Little Nas X.
Oh yeah, shout out my man Monterio. Is that what the name of
There's
the
a video of him saying he's having contractions with his baby, which is I don't know why people are doing.
For sure.
Whatever.
My homegirl, she saying that shit.
Whatever.
AJ, you were talking.
Whatever.
Dog.
Way to promote an album.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Why do people get so upset? He's a troll. Like
I
be so upset.
I just said whatever. Whatever.
He said he's not responsible for your kids.
Whatever.
Yeah, and his exact words were,
It's the same as Charles Barkley.
"Fuck your kids." Look, that's what he said on the Breakfast Club interview. I watched the whole interview.
Yeah.
They asked him, they was like, "Well, don't you feel like you have to be a role model?" And he was like, "Why?" His exact words were, "Fuck your kids."
Yeah.
Like,
wasn't he getting paid from doing shows at elementary schools?
yeah, for sure, because he had that Old Town Road hit. Mm-hmm. My son was blasting it and all that shit. But
he had a book at Target too.
My nigga, why? Like the same way AJ always says when we talking about like different rappers and shit. Why you letting the TV and the music raise your kid? Like,
we were all raised on
Slim,
TV, fam.
Growing up,
we were raised on TV.
I thought I was T.I.
I thought I was Cisco.
Damn, G, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes.
But
you thought he like running on top of the women in the beach.
Yeah. In high school, I was the most gangster, most girl getting, most drug dealing this nigga. I thought I was T.I.
Yeah, you had your hat.
Slim, my dad showed me real quick. I was not T.I. Like, you're not gonna let the TV.
You was more like Nunu.
For sure. For sure.
Hey, all off the record. Remember we went to see the movie ATL?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to see if you remember that.
but no, niggas was not gonna let.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let the fucking TV and music raise my son.
But we were okay. I'm just saying it happens.
Yeah,
I have Sadia. She's listening to Michael Jackson. Okay, her little sister knows Future's whole lyric in "Life Is Good." It wasn't. I don't know. I just, in my opinion, the agenda has. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The agenda has shifted to the point where, at least back in the day, it was just you listen to it, whatever. But now the shit has been pinpointed. I feel like it's more targeted and pinpointed than what it was back in the day. And the accountability level is nowhere near the same because they all like to say that shit, but they're not. But he's getting complaints, but he has more support than what the rappers in the 90s did because they were held accountable for the gangster rap shit. It was you're speaking violence and death and murder, drugs and the degradation of women. They had to be held accountable for that. For this shit now, there's no accountability. I feel like it's more of okay, yeah, they're gonna complain, but you know, whatever. They let them be who you are. But you couldn't be who you are. You couldn't be a gangster in the 90s. If you was walking around saying I like that shit, you was gonna be held accountable.
You wasn't being Uncle Luke.
Because nigga, what the if Lil Nas X says
wants to have a baby.
If Lil Nas X says, "Yo, I want to have a baby. I like being with men. I'm gay. I like being with men."
That's cool.
Yeah,
it might be somebody else. Be like, hey,
but do you know what's not cool?
What's not cool?
Selling drugs to your community and killing other black men. That's not cool. That's not cool.
Lupe Fiasco said that's not cool.
Trust me, that is not cool. So of course we were correct for trying to limit NWA Uncle Luke. That was not cool. Talking about that type shit is not cool. So, but if you want to be gay, cool. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck what happens in your bedroom. To quote Eddie Murphy, hey, we played tennis. I'm about to go get a beer. You're about to go suck some dick. That's cool. Whatever you want to do is cool with you. But what's not cool is calling black women crackheads and bitches, that's not cool.
What's
not cool is promoting selling drugs to your community, even though Hov did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that.
Facts.
But when you're making it look cool and glorifying it, so make kids feel like, oh shit, that's the way out. That's not cool.
I mean,
that's not cool.
I guess. I mean, it goes both ways. Both.
So AJ, AJ, is it cool?
Both can be just as damaging because now you're the agenda nowadays for the gay community.
AJ.
No, it is because it's
AJ,
the same shit. It's just it's the same shit, just different poison. Different poison because it is because nowadays being gay or being something else is the whole identity of who you are, and that's not it. They're making it more.
I don't think our identity was to be a gangster.
Yeah, you was just doing gangster shit. And nowadays it's I'm gay. That's who I want to be. That's who I am, and that's not.
And you get more acceptance from.
B never took his do rag off.
No, I remember that shit.
What are you talking about?
I remember that
This
shit.
nigga never took his do rag off.
And he had a gangster room.
Slim.
You had the gangster room I ever seen.
Wow. I swear,
naked bitches and weed and
time out. He had his crown dick was like 9 inches wider than other crown dicks. This nigga was blinded by the fucking music of this guy. These fucking gangsters. What are you talking about?
Right, but at the same time, he wasn't out there shooting, killing nobody. If
the opportunity presented itself.
It's a difference.
Look,
what's the difference?
Like I told you,
because he's coming up with a good argument.
It's not at all.
I'm telling you,
it's different because first of all, at the end of the day, we can differentiate between the entertainment and the reality. Yes, you could. Because luckily,
if you walk like and talk like
no. Because first of all, I
literally just said I was T.I.
No, you're right.
Gangsta ducks or a gay duck?
No, but the difference is we all still at somewhat had an adult figure though that was able to lead us the way. Like we had somebody
same way I just said my son. I'm not going to let him.
Right, but a lot of some of those rappers that really lived it didn't, or the kids out there that represent that didn't have people to show them the way. That there's a difference. We know the difference. Certain kids don't because we had guidance. I had a mom and dad to say,
AJ,
yeah, that shit is
okay.
You still, but your mom still thought you were getting into shit.
Exactly.
I mean, I was, but you know, not to the point where not no old dog shit where I was out there capping niggas. No, because I knew the difference. I'm like, okay, just entertain.
You had me when it was about how Lil Nas X.
The difference.
He's getting back. He's getting support from a very powerful.
There's a difference
wrong with being gay.
There's nothing wrong with being
gay. But how the media.
Nobody's saying nothing wrong with being gay. But my issue is when you make that your whole identity.
No,
that's where it goes.
That's what it goes with.
It doesn't go with the gay.
That's what it goes with your Megan Thee Stallion thing and how she's connected by the as Kwame Brown says get to what's he say? Kwame Brown's the get along game.
Get along, go along.
Get along, go along. Game.
First thing, Mama's cooking. That's my shit. That's just like Mama's cooking.
But I feel like the same group that supports Lil Nas X is the same group that supports Megan Thee Stallion, and she came out with comments recently.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Well, before that, I don't care if you're gay. You are who you are. But that's not your whole identity. Just like for niggas out there in the streets, that's not your whole identity. Please grow the fuck up, by the way. Anywho, Megan Thee Stallion had comments about thinking that men are truly intimidated by women who are independent and who are successful. And then she said it's her duty. She feels like it's her duty to make men feel uncomfortable. And I call bollocks.
You call bollocks.
I call bollocks.
Rubbish.
I call it rubbish.
The second part, like the fact that she said it's her duty to make men feel uncomfortable.
Well, for the most part,
I mean, the first part of her statement, nothing was
it's
wrong
50-50, but for the most part,
no, I'm just talking about completely.
I know,
her
but
first part of her statement, nothing was wrong with that.
I get it, but for the most part, most men are not interested in women's money or being successful. Most men out there, not males, men. There's a difference. Males, of course, men. We don't give a shit about your money. That's cool because we're gonna do our own thing. she and her thing is when she said, and then she made a comment about the more she's coming into things, she realizes that men are ignorant. And it's like, I would challenge her, what type of men are you around and you're surrounding yourself with, and who are you being around and who are you dating? Look at your dating pool. All you are dating is cartoon character niggas. So
why dating someone that runs a tech company like 2 years ago? What are you talking about?
Yeah, and are they together now? No. So obviously she can't keep anybody. So
she says
maybe she wasn't happy with him.
She says when you're a woman
okay,
who's not a threat, men don't really bother you. Is that true? That if women that are not really a threat,
no, and that's not true at all.
Submissive, they don't really cause. They don't really. I feel like that's kind of true.
No, and that's not true because I challenge that. What's wrong with a woman being submissive? You see what I'm saying? A submissive woman does not mean a weakness.
No, it is because if you're gonna no. To me, a woman should only submit if a man has something worth submitting to. What the fuck are you?
That's true. If you're
just a naturally submissive woman,
and
you just submitting to a nigga that ain't got nothing but $50.
She said
nobody's talking.
She said men like that damsel in distress type of role, and that's not me.
And that's why you're jumping from relationship to relationship. So once again, what kind of men are you around? And all men don't want the damsel in distress. First of all, men don't like ditties. We want a woman that can. Because first of all, men want a woman that can bring other shit to the table than just looks. But that's the damsel in distress. We don't like that shit. Men don't like that shit. That's
a lot of men do.
No.
I want to save her. She has kids.
No,
I want to help her out.
Simps do that.
No,
males do that.
Men that want to provide. Go ahead.
Providing and saving is two different things. Do you understand the difference?
It's not.
Providing and saving are two different things. A lot of simps and males do.
No, AJ.
A lot of simps and males.
You think it's wrong for a man to help a woman?
No, it's not wrong for nobody to help anybody. Both parties can help each other. Helping and saving is two different things. I'm not saving no fucking body.
AJ, all Meg is saying is a lot of men are intimidated by successful women.
And I would challenge her, what type of men are you talking about?
AJ, we just had this conversation earlier.
Men, yeah.
One of my best friends on the planet, very best friend on the planet.
Right.
She makes over $200,000 a year.
Right.
She has a 4-bedroom home. It's tough, and she says it's tough dating men because what she has and what she does, because men automatically assume she's a certain type of way. Men automatically assume she like they're like, damn, it's nothing I can really do to upgrade her, or it's nothing I can really do to help her. It's like she doesn't need. Men want to feel needed, and financially she doesn't need a man. She wants a man, but she doesn't need a man, and a lot of men want to feel needed.
I disagree about that.
So look, okay, so you don't want to feel needed from your partner.
I want to feel respected. There's a difference.
You feel respected, but
respect is different though.
No, AJ,
respect.
You can be respected and not be needed. What are you talking about? That makes zero sense.
Respect is need, love, and all that in order.
No, it's not.
It is.
You don't, AJ. You can be respected and not be needed. You sound fucking stupid. You really do. AJ, I've been with women that make way more than me. I was respected, but I was not needed. What are you talking about? You sound stupid saying that you needed that you need to be needed to be respected.
I disagree.
So you think a woman has to need you to respect you?
No.
That's what you just said.
No. Respect, for me, respect
you said and respect is love.
No.
That goes under respect.
Yeah, because needing... For me, needing, I guess let me rephrase the words.
Please do.
What I mean by need, I don't want nobody to need me. It's okay to love and be around somebody and show respect, but at the same time, the needy thing, I'm just not with that. I'm not with that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, both parties need to respect each other, but men like respect. The needy can turn into something completely different.
You keep saying needy. I never said needy. I said need it. It's a difference. It's the difference between need and need it.
No, and there's a difference.
That's a different type of attention.
Because like you said, there's a difference between. Do you know the difference between like and respect?
What's the difference, AJ?
There's a big ass difference. There's a lot of people out there who like somebody. Like is very temporary. Yeah. You can like somebody for one day and then not like what they do, but respect is different. Like if I'm not fucking with this person.
So you think Meg doesn't respect Party?
What do you mean?
You think Meg doesn't respect her boyfriend? Party?
I don't know what their dynamics is, but from these statements, I don't know. I feel like she's trying to be more of a man instead of a relationship than being the woman. I think she wants to take on the role of a certain power where it's like she feels she can do so much more, and it's like you don't have to do that, and that's why you keep bouncing from relationship to relationship.
What do you mean by power?
She wants to be a man. She wants to be in control of shit. So at the same time, yeah, men are intimidated by your money, but why? How are you representing yourself? Because if you were representing yourself in a certain way, men wouldn't give a fuck about that. Most men don't care about your money. Most men don't want your money. Don't want their lady's money. They don't want that.
Listen up. He just told you instances, and we already know some men are secure when it comes to their woman making more money than them.
Right.
Okay, but you can. That's true.
Yeah, that is true. But at the same time,
sometimes they might act out on that.
Right, but
we all saw Shanti's video with him and with her and Lorenz Tate.
Yeah,
he couldn't handle that. He had the bag. He could just stay with it.
How do you know that? First of all, we don't. You don't know the dynamics of that, and that's Lorenz Tate.
That's what I'm telling you, AJ. You don't know the dynamics of the relationship, but you keep on putting this shit on me.
Yeah, because I'm going by her resume speaks for itself.
No, and every time you say that, you only talk about rappers, but you don't talk about the gentleman from the tech company that she was dating.
Yeah.
All you talk about is Meg goes from rapper to rapper. It's not like these rappers are leaving her. She's the one that's leaving.
Why you think that is?
Because she's not being satisfied in her relationship, she's leaving.
Or is it because they never really had a true relationship? It was just smash and go.
No, what
smash
the fuck?
and go.
Smash and go.
Moneybagg was crying on Twitter about Meg.
I'm not okay. Crying on Twitter.
What?
You do know a lot of shit like that is staged. A lot of shit is staged.
Okay, AJ,
so
look.
I feel like you're so quick.
No. And definitely that. But AJ, you can tell me what you think and what's hypothetical. I'm telling you what happened, and I'm telling you instances. But you always keep going to hypotheticals and. Well, it's a chance that those women, 50-50. Those women like that, they only go for the Dariuses, and it's like, dog, AJ, why do you always put it on the woman in the situation? Why do you always put it on, nigga, take responsibility as a man and say,
absolutely. First of all, men, who do you think holds each other more accountable? Which gender holds each other more accountable?
No,
men? That's my point. That's my point.
I agree with that, and I stand with that. AJ, when these instances come up, because we was talking about it earlier. And earlier I said it's because they always say we always down black women. Mm-hmm. It's not we. Their complaint is you always down black women on this show.
No, I
swear to God.
No, I down anybody. First of all, I don't care who you are. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But second of all,
but they don't be wrong. You be going hypothetical.
Nobody's going hypothetical.
And you have this template that you just apply.
No, stop it. Stop it. No, it's not because I'm going by their. I'm going by fuck all that. You're not gonna do that to me. I'm going by habits.
That's why I got no daddy.
I'm going by habits.
Exactly. You always go off habits and case studies. I'm talking about a specific scenario.
But
you always go off broad pictures.
No, do your habits and what you do.
That's why black women don't be with nobody. Like AJ, you talking about her.
Okay, hey.
Why you talking about
no
whole group? We talking about this woman right here.
No, if you look at it from a majority, because a lot of those women of that stature behave the same way, but they don't get the same results because they're not them.
Well, why don't you go and get you a Lionel instead of going?
Yes. Why don't you go get you a Lionel? Because all this shit. But then those are the same women that will
He's slapping the shit out of their wives.
No, they don't. No.
But in your mind, only Darius is still
okay.
Only Darius.
That shit crazy.
No, hey, look, for all those people who complain, prove me wrong. Come out here and say something.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say. If you instead of just complaining, no. Don't speak for them. That's the problem. Let them speak for their damn selves. See all that? No, I don't do that shit. I'm gonna stay grounded rooted in my words. If you got something to say, come back and prove me wrong with your facts. Not no complaining and bitching about it. Oh, as a matter of fact, show me you're not, because I guarantee you half those people making them complaints ain't got no man either. Or ain't got 4 kids somewhere, and it's like, all right, but I guess it wasn't your fault though.
A specific person that does have a man that does have a great
and I'm not talking about that person.
And she talks about how you always down black women.
Hey, once again, those same black women though. Like I said, prove me wrong. Come back here and say something. Let's have an articulate conversation. But first of all, let me see your resume, because the ones that talk that shit, I go, okay, if you got it right, then why the fuck you got 3 kids by 2 different niggas and you still single? No. It's always no. So you don't know this and no.
Stay in a bad situation because
no.
You had a child?
How about getting married first before you do stupid shit like that? How about know the person and actually want to be with them? How about spending a life? And I know what you're about to say. No. We did it. No, you didn't. A lot of times you don't know. They didn't do that. They don't even know their fucking self.
I'm not even gonna do it on the show, but I'm gonna show you after this. There's someone that's married with 2 kids that is constantly saying their person switched and became a totally different person.
Yeah, okay.
Once they got
and they
married.
and everybody loves bringing up anomaly. Everybody all of a sudden changes when they get married. I love how everybody says the anomaly. Is it them that they changed, or was it you that changed? Because a lot of people don't like looking in the mirror. It's like, did they really change or did you change? Not talking both sides.
No, we all changed.
We all changed.
Yeah, but at the same time, all of a sudden they miss
the red flag.
No. Did they miss it or they ignored it? That's the problem right there.
Right, you can't miss them or you can ignore them. But sometimes you do miss them, and sometimes you
keyword. You said sometimes. Okay. For the majority, they didn't miss it. They just chose.
Okay, we got like 6 minutes left.
Okay.
Avoiding missing the signs. Okay. Men be stalking women.
Yes.
And it's gotten to a point where it's so sad.
Cuckoo, bro.
It's ridiculous.
I feel sorry I see why women are going to women are turning gay. But this dude was on. Once you break down the video, and then I'm gonna show it.
He was a creep. Yeah, he was a sick fuck a creep. He was a piece of shit, a sick ass creep. The thing is, the answer is no. And first of all, that's not how you approach anyone anyway. First of all, he didn't even approach anybody. He approached the fucking door.
Hello.
I ain't gonna lie, like, you beautiful as hell to me. I was gonna ask, can I? Please, like, you beautiful as hell to me.
What? Do you know what time it is?
I'm sorry, but damn, like, I don't be seeing you. Plus, I be going back and forth to school. Cause like I play basketball. I'm trying to make the NBA. I'm in the G League, and I do tattoos too. So like. I'm trying to really fuck with you. Like you fun as fuck. Like when I first seen you over here, I like, damn, she fun. I live downstairs, fuck with me though.
I don't even want to. I hear you talking.
You said what?
I hear you talking.
I'm for real, fuck with me.
I hear you.
I promise you won't regret it.
Box shirt on. Like, you son of a bitch. Like, come on. You didn't hear keep your head up?
He just wanted to smell her panties.
No, he was just a fucking lame.
Oh.
He's a fucking lame. Now this is some lame ass shit. Like, my man, leave her the fuck alone. Go home. I hate these type of males. These are bitch ass males. Go home.
He has some sort of mental health issues.
Which one?
What's his name? Stanley?
Spooty?
No, that follow Diamond home.
Oh, Myron. I always want to make sure you get home safe. No, this motherfucker, but that's her neighbor, I think, and he's just creeping like, you gonna give me your number?
I could just write it under the door.
No, I just fuck with you. Fuck with me, you won't regret it. I make you happy. I ain't the these niggas.
The whole time this man. Like, he thought about this shit before he even left the house. He has no problem. He doesn't see this as being stalking. He's just, I'm gonna just tell her how much I love her.
No, he's a crazy motherfucker. No, this is the type of shit that I'm not cool with at all. Like, he needs to get slumped. He should have got slumped.
He should have got knocked out.
He got more than that. He should get stomped on till he can't walk anymore.
Okay.
So he can never go to the house.
All right. What about
I don't agree with stomping.
Okay.
No, he needs to get stomped because that shit right there.
Because it's scary.
You don't violate a woman's. That's her. Like you said, the door. That's her.
Exactly.
Her home or personal space. Dog, it's not that deep. They got Pornhub. They got whatever the fucking stuff out there. You will be fine, my nigga. Go get somebody that appreciates you.
Speaking of Pornhub, man, today I was on it.
Fuck.
I was about to get ready.
Okay.
To do my business. I was in the bed.
A quick jerk before work.
Quick jerk before work. I mean, you move
Why you slide
away
over?
for
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
What you gonna do?
I already dapped you up.
Yeah.
I already gave you the.
I'd say I pulled a gun.
I finished the story.
Why you clean the floor away? That's why you clean that floor so good, so quick.
Nigga, I found the perfect video.
Ages less.
The motherfucking apartment building alarm came on. Someone knocking at the door. Hey,
yo,
fuck, leave me here.
Yo, look.
You can't get between a man and his manual labor.
My man Brad had his shorts around his knees, his thing in his hand, and he was just shocked. He was like,
"Hey, it's occupied."
That's the worst.
Yes, he occupied.
look, my man, his phone turned the long way. He was ready.
Okay, say. That's the worst though. Like I will catch an attitude if you do that. Like,
The
why
fire,
are you disturbing me?
The fire.
The fire too.
I had to wash my hands, make sure nothing happened. I had to go to World Star, walk out with everybody.
If you'd have been slick, you could have yelled. Nobody could have heard. He's burning. I got the hose out.
Damn.
He got the hose out. Nothing.
Ain't nothing happened. No fire, no smoke, no nothing. We don't know what the fuck happened. I was just outside.
He was just mad.
You alright? Jonathan, are you alright? No.
He was just mad.
You mad? Was you mad about?
Maybe that's why my nerves were so bad. Cause I was dropping shit the whole day before the show.
Jonathan was just
dropping. I was just dropping shit.
He was like, see, I can put my load right there.
He knocked over a full drink. Then went in there to make a new drink. Dropped that drink. No, he didn't even drop the drink. He dropped the fucking pitcher.
I did not know it was fucking fruit at the bottom.
So now,
even though it's a big,
and then I went to
ain't nobody drink.
Then I went to my traumatic, abusive childhood, where I didn't want to be a nuisance to nobody.
Are you alright, Jonathan? Yes.
I had to go back to being invisible.
Daddy would be so mad if he saw this. Did he hit you in the eye?
Oh, look.
What's that mark on your head?
You would have seen this nigga
kill me. Who, Jonathan?
This nigga was cleaning up with a purpose, dog. He was like, oh, God, let me get this mess up. I'm so sorry, Jamie.
He's going to be so mad at me. Who's going to be so mad at you?
Yeah, I show him a picture.
Dog, this nigga.
The man.
Oh, man.
Wow, that's a detailed drawing, Jonathan.
Exactly. Did he hit you in the eye? No.
Okay. All right, 2 minutes. Last question. Would you let your significant other work for their ex, and their ex is going to be the boss and paying them, and it's going to be paying them a little bit more than you expected?
Fuck yeah. Get that bag.
Get the bag. No issues
No
about
issues.
them having the conversations or them talking, rekindling.
No, everything is documented. And then if she's smart, she has HR in there. Shit, that's be dope.
Ron, would you let your significant other work for their ex, and the ex is the boss? Nah. Why?
Cause you have to look up the number, but I know it was like over 67%. Over 67% of affairs are with coworkers and classmates. So
No, but
You
what
see him
about
every day? You see him every day.
But if the exes already have someone else and they're a family,
that don't mean shit.
And money,
that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. It be married motherfuckers in there, bringing their wives in there with the chick that they fucking, shaking their hand, going, "How you doing? This is Mary. Mary, this is Lily.
Ron, you
remember
Mary sucked off the Jerome before Lily got in there."
I remember being at one of my ex's like little holiday parties. I was like, damn, who's this nigga staring so hard? Whole time that was work day. He in there tapping it the same way I'm tapping it, but I'm like, damn, why the fuck is this? Like she didn't point him out to me or nothing. It was just like, damn, what
the invisible man.
Yeah, it's like, yo, why the fuck is this? Like, you feel it. It's like, damn, what the fuck is this?
You felt that shit the whole day.
Like I was, we was in that party for probably like 2.5, 3 hours. And I'm talking, I was in that motherfucker for like 20 minutes. And I went over, so I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? Like, cause like I was sitting there like we was talking to like another couple, and I just felt that shit like out the corner of my eye, and I turned, I'm like, God damn. Like, he was just like,
okay. All right. So would you work for your ex? And would you and your ex and your significant other would have a problem with that? Would you continue working?
If I have money, if I'm
they're paying you. Your ex is paying you a hefty amount.
Depends on, you know what I'm saying, how fast Indeed, USA Jobs pick up on the next one. Cause look, baby, I'm gonna keep this job until I find a new one.
Yeah,
you feel me? I'm gonna try to get up out of here as quick as I can.
You're picking me before you're.
Look, babe.
You gonna pay for that? That bitch is gonna pay you.
I ain't about to be broke.
It's a fucking job. Yeah, it's a job. Like, first of all, we got money. We got to live. Money.
Exactly.
Like that. I don't want this person anymore.
But she's.
But if it's you.
But your girl is telling you she's having an issue with it.
And then we're gonna have to have a conversation because unless
I'm trying to get out of here as fast as I can. I'm trying to find a job as fast as I can.
If I'm getting paid $300,000, I'm staying right where the fuck we're at. Like, look, this money's coming.
You better find me a job.
Yeah, this money's coming to us. This money's coming to us.
Sure.
This money's coming to us.
Okay.
We're making this money.
All right.
Fuck that person.
All right.
If anything, that make it sweeter. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Just want to let y'all know the first 10 minutes we ain't had no audio.
Damn.
But this is Ishtalk TV.
They're just gonna be like, they gonna just see mouths moving, doing like, bro, that's a good game.
I'm doing things.
You sound fucking in it. Whoa! It's getting deep.
No, B, I'm not. I don't stand for that.
I know sign language, bro.
No.
I know sign language.
No.
I just did it.
I turned my body on. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
I just said, do you want some lunch?
I know you didn't.
Well, fuck you then.
You did. That's exactly.
Fuck you then.
That's what they gonna say.
Fuck you. We gonna rewind the tape.
No.
I said, do you want lunch?
Fuck him.
That's what they said.
That's one of the things you said we shouldn't do no more in the show. The people don't like that.
Look, you say you
They say you don't like when you offend people.
Right. You say you stretch your head.
That's all I be telling you.
Don't talk about Obama and disabled people.
And melanated women.
To offend people, guys.
And melanated women.
Yes.
We can't talk about Obama, black women, or
and handicap.
handicap.
No, not what you just did with crazy hands. Not just say you were stretching.
Would you like some lunch?
I'm not doing this.
Ishtalk TV. I hope you liked our show. Leave a like in the comments. We got like 2 sponsors.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. We had a whole lot of other shit we was gonna talk about, but we gotta go.
Yes.
Stay
CLB
black.
is better than Donda.
Yes. That's all we're going to just say for that.
Yeah, for sure.
It was better. I give it a solid B.
We'll be back next week with the in-depth.
Yeah.